Well, before the Navy goes anywhere in the world, there has to be an infrastructure built to support their efforts, and that's where the Seabees come into play, celebrating 78 years today. So we're hanging out with them, our Navy unit of the month, and sometimes that construction takes them underwater. So we're here with Underwater Construction Team 1. We've got Builder Chief Craig Claudio here. Talk about what kinds of things do you go underwater to build?
Anything to do with a waterfront facility. So we build ports, piers. We do mooring installations, underwater cables, pipelines, those sort of things.
And so I know we're getting some practice in this morning. So we got a couple of guys here who are decked out in their dive gear. Who are we looking at here and what are they doing?
So right now I have the officer in charge and the assistant officer in charge of two detachments, Chief Hernandez and Lieutenant J.G. Millen. They're practicing expedient underwater lifting techniques.
Okay. And so I can talk to them with this system here?
Yes, you could.
All right, so we're gonna go over here and we're gonna ask them a question real quick. What do I do, just press this button? Okay. Hey guys, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
All right, cool. I just wanna ask you, it might seem kind of obvious, but what is the difference between building something above ground and building something underwater?
I guess it'd be best described as if you were working on space. As you can see, I'm really buoyant here. So any kind of motion I put in the water is kind of exaggerated.
Okay, so it sounded like that they said that they're really buoyant, so any motion underwater is exaggerated, is that right?
Yes, it's everything. You have to focus a little more effort into everything that you do down there.
And how do you become someone who works underwater like this? Because this is so cool.
Well, the first step is to join the Navy, and then it's about 4 to 6 months of school depending on which pipeline you go through.
Wow, well, thank you so much for chatting with us this morning. I really appreciate it. Builder Chief Craig Claudio with the Seabees Underwater Construction Team 1. We got our divers here again, looking great under there, hard at work. Thank you so much for your service. I really appreciate it. We're going to check back in a little bit later here. We're live here at JEB Little Creek.